Hello and good evening from Goa. My name is rishaddcruz and I'm the Director of Rain Developers. So today I want to talk to you about the 9 steps that you need to take to construct a house in Goa. So there's a bit of ambiguity here. A lot of people don't understand what the process is when it comes to developing a house in Goa because they tend to compare it to other parts of India. So I've broken this down so it makes it easier for you. So the first thing once you buy a plot is to convert it into your name. So that's mutation. And we have something called the Form 1 and 14. So if you go into the Goa Form 1 and 14, all you need to do is Google it and you can go to your survey number and you can identify who's the owner. And all you need to do once you buy it is to convert it from the old owner's name to your name. Now, how do you do that? You just engage a junior solicitor and he'll get that done. It takes between a week to a month. The fees to convert that is roughly about 15,000 to 50,000. It may go up depending on how soon you want it done. So the mutation we've covered, that is step 1. The next step you need to take is to get a sanad. A sanad is construction approval, and sanad also, the moment you get it, it gives you a time window, and it is during that time window that you have to construct. If the time surpasses, then you have to reapply for sanad. Okay, so you need to have that sanad approval for your construction. Now, while you're getting the sanad, so let's say you've bought a plot that's 1,000 yards or 1,000 square meters, and you want to build on 500. You can apply for sanad because it is calculated on the area per square meter per square yard. So that's the fee you pay, and your house will be built on 500 square meters. That's the footprint. The sanad generally takes about 3 months. It may go up depending on the scale, and during that time you can start your architectural drawings. So that was step 2. Step 3 is the TCP approvals. What does TCP stand for? Town and Country Planning. Now this is the most complex approval system because it goes through 5 departments. It has to go through health, it has to go to the Panchayat, it has to go to your TCP officers, and they need to check it, and they look at your architectural drawings, etc., etc. It goes back and forth department to department, and finally you get your TCP approvals. So you've got your sanad, you've got your TCP approvals, and the property is in your name. You can start constructing. You start your excavations. Simultaneously, you have to apply to the electricity department and the PWD and tell them, look guys, we are building, so temporarily we need an electricity meter that is for construction, which is at a slightly higher rate. So that's done for you. Now, after you finish your construction, you have to hand in your papers for something called the CC, which is your completion certificate. And before that, if you've made any changes, let's assume you had 4 bedrooms and you decided to make it 5 bedrooms, or you had some changes per vastu, you have to apply for revision. So revision is your 5th step. Your 6th step is your completion certificate. Again, that's a tedious process. It takes you either your revision documents or your entire file, and the department comes and checks it. They look at everything, they see if it's as per your original submission or as per your revised submission, and then they issue you your completion certificate. You take that completion certificate and you go to your Panchayat, and your Panchayat also has another inspection, and they decide whether it's again as per what is submitted to them, and they give you something called your occupancy certificate. Now once you have your OC and your CC, you're good to go. You have a house that's completely legal. Once that's done, you apply for a house tax transfer. So your house tax, which will be negligible, few thousand a year, will be transferred onto your name. And then finally, once that's done, you take your OC and your CC, you go to the electricity department and you can apply for your 3-phase meter, and then you have a perfect house. And those are the 9 steps of developing a house in Goa. I know it sounds very straightforward and very simple, but it's kind of crazy and hectic, and it can drive you bananas. So I always suggest, don't try and think that you can take it on yourself. hire a local contractor or a local developer. I'm happy to do this for you, and we take away the headache, and that's how we bring value to the market. We do all these things for you, and we charge you cost plus fixed price. So we charge you like a 15% fee to get this entire thing done without any headache. All you need to do is give us a call, or we send you videos and pictures, and we get the entire thing done for you. And when you come, you have a ready house. I hope you enjoyed these 9 steps. I hope this information was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in Goa. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.